I was a Bandura player in a previous life.
It was in the summer, in Ukraine, in 1956. Nothing but sunshine and good news. Life as good as the breeze was cold. Nothing but Renaissance painting skies during the day and cosmic wonders at night. Disease faded to be diseases. Failure faded to be failure. And loneliness never was. And death, just a lesson. I was 24 years old and knew nothing but familial integrity. I loved my family like God hated the earth. We were preparing for a concert at University of Kiev where I studied. I was in my flower-embroidered shirt and a manifestation of God in my hands. No, it was not a woman, but my Bandura. 55 strings, a piano I could hold in my arms. It was my favorite piece of vanity in the world. The sound of it was proof heaven existed. Anyways, I was tuning it. In my shiny school shoes and my hair combed like a galactic diplomat, I was tuning it. 15 minutes before the show starts. I spend these next minutes tuning it and looking busy for Anne Maria. I needed to look busy. I had to look like I was something of discipline and authority. Anything to look useful. 9 minutes left and she walks by me. It's now time to look busy. I look multitudes busier than if she never walked by. But she just walked by. I don't think she even saw me. She was a ballet dancer for the ballet tonight. Anne Maria. That was her name. Anne Maria. She was wearing a blue gingham cotton V-neck dress with embroidered flowers. She also had braids, rows of God and other lovely things. She looked like a good belly laugh. Anyways, 5 minutes left. We were practically ready. Me and my friends from heaven gathered on the stage, ready to play at the ballet. We were playing outdoors at some outdoor festival. I felt the breeze of the wind and the art of the city design. I turned my head down to pray. As the conductor speaks to the universe, but nobody is listening except the audience. Anyways, we play. I play. The music sounds in spirals of heaven. The breeze fills the world like an angel's breath. The people listen. The buildings listen. The mountains listen. The birds listen. The sun listens. Anne Maria dancing. For a moment I thought I was in a better place than heaven. I was in a world with flowers around me, footprints below me, stars above me, stars below me, while quiet sparkles sing around me. Of course, it was hell. It was a hell better than heaven. It was the abyss in God's first mistake, because Anne Maria wasn't there. Just shows humans are social beings. With being, all lovely things become unlovely. Just shows the difference. All my troubles are in the future and yesterday is heaven. I would not come to know until much later on. I finally find it. I finally did it. I found my Tchaikovsky moment. I fell in love with an opera star. But she wasn't a star. She was something a million times brighter. She was a human. A human being. A human being. A human being. That's what I am in the meantime, in the name of the beings of the divine. The show goes as expected. The show ends as expected. No suffering present, no, not yet. Just anxiety. Trying to invite Anne Maria to have ice cream afterwards. The audience claps and roars, and I'm still only thinking of her. The sun still shines, and the sky still as the sea, and I'm still only thinking of her. The heart beats and the clouds dead. and I'm still only thinking of her. The story finished, and I'm still only thinking of her. I was lonely with only every friend I could ever have for company. We finally go backstage to change and say goodbye. I get done pretty fast. I put my Bandura back in the case and in the concert room, and I walk across these yellow-walled and red and white striped floored halls to find her. I did. I said hello and she said hi. We both asked how each other were, and I finally asked, do you want to go get ice cream right now? Sure, said she. Okay, there's a much better universe expecting us in 10 minutes. Let's go, said I. We go outside to greet the giraffes, butterflies, zebras, and whales from thousands of miles away with our smiles, and walked to the ice cream shop. We were walking down heaven in between painting frames. We made it to the store and she ordered first. Then I did. Then he handed us the ice cream. We walked outside to talk about beautiful things, just painting beautiful names onto a beautiful face. Her face was so quiet and clean. She was so quiet and clean, I forgot she was the product of cosmic chaos. I could feel the sidewalks where her feet has once walked. I could feel the stars where her matter once came from. We sat down on the earth, and we licked the candy bugs from heavens as my red button was trying not to grow. As we talked more and more, she finally emitted one last sentence. I have a secret for the world, said she. She used her earth eyes, and her Mercury mouth, and her Jupiter joints, and her Saturn ring shoulders, and her Neptune nose, and her cold, wide moon mouth is about to utter a spark of audible miracle. Right as that happens, I feel a tap on my shoulder. Hey, focus! Stop daydreaming. Get to work, my boss tells me. As I am in Louisiana, in 2020, 19 years old, working at a grocery store, bringing carts inside in the depressive heat. It's obvious I wasn't meant for this world, I thought. But it seems I wasn't meant for heaven either. This is where the wondering of the modern man begins. Where must I belong, I ask. I assume the children of faraway worlds of dirt and no grass will ask the same thing. What world do we belong in, I thought. When will the world ever feel like home, I thought. When will the world ever feel like home?